Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Ocean Jasper. I'm your tarot reader, and today we're gonna find out how is your person feeling about you right now. So in order to pick the right pile for you, all you need to do is really simple. Just follow your intuition. You can either focus on the cards, on the crystals, or even on the timestamps in the info box below. So let's go ahead and describe the cards. We have the White Heart in pile number 1 with the Amethyst, the Eight of Spells in pile number 2 with the Fluorite, and the Forest Lord in pile number 3 with the Black Tormaline. Just a general note, this is a general reading, therefore may or may not resonate with all of you, or even just a portion of the video might resonate with you and not the rest, which is why it's very important again that you follow your intuition, take what feels right, leave the rest, and try not to get too attached to the results of the reading. I'm always here if you need a private reading, so you can find all the description and the prices and the instructions in the info box below. So that's everything. I can't wait to see you at the beginning of your reading. Hello my dear, if you have chosen the White Heart with the Amethyst, this is the reading for you. So welcome. Let's put this on aside for now. We're going to concentrate on the tarot deck first. So I'm using the Spirit Song tarot deck, which is one of my favorite, and if it is yours too, you can decide to buy it following the Amazon affiliate link in the info box below. So in that way you're also going to help the channel a little bit with any extra cost from your side. If you would like to support the channel, there's also a donate button in the info box below, an Amazon wish list if you'd like to send a card, but you're absolutely not obliged to do so, and there's also the possibility to get a private reading with me if you desire. So let's see, pile number 1, how is your person feeling about you right now? You're going to find out that some of the cards will pop out in reverse, nothing to be worried about. They simply help the reading to be more specific and complex and authentic by adding the double amount of meanings of the cards. So we have the Shaman in reverse, the Seven of Feathers upright, and the Queen of Feathers in reversed. All clarified by the Awakening card, the Page of Feathers in reverse, and the Five of Shells in reverse. We're going to add some extra cards at the end. We're going to also read the oracle cards at the very end. But for now, let's focus on these ones. So, the Shaman in reverse and the Awakening is telling me that this person is finally realizing many things about himself or herself, and the way they see relationship, the way they approach relationship, is telling me that this person has never been, or at least is not feeling right now, let's not talk about the past, is not feeling actually ready for a commitment, or at least is realizing of their own fears regarding commitment, regarding a long-term relationship, regarding holding someone else's heart on their hands, and have something serious. So I feel that this person at least is facing their own shadows, is facing their own fears. So it's not completely lost. This person is trying to study themselves, okay? They're trying to understand what's going on underneath the surface. Okay, so I feel that they are receiving, maybe they're having lots of dreams where they have this aha moment and they realize, oh, that's why I'm feeling this way. Okay, so I feel that they are studying themselves and they're trying to connect the dots from the past lessons as well. But let's see with the next cards. We have the Cheetah upright, the Seven of Swords, isn't it? Yeah, the Seven of Feathers is like the Seven of Swords, and the Page of Feathers in reverse. So the Seven of Feathers usually is considered like the thief card, although often it speak about somebody that is running away from a situation because they don't feel ready, or at least they're saying, look, before going on this journey, I need to prepare myself. Right now, I'm not feeling on the move. You see, cheetahs usually, you would see them depicted on movement. They're always running, chasing their prey. But in this picture, it's very still and it's just looking at the direction where it wants to go, but it's not going there just yet. And the feathers always talk a lot about being on their head, being on their thoughts, and not so much about movement. At least not so much about action. Okay, so feels like this person, yeah, it's, oh, sorry guys, very bright. Just a moment. Sorry for the interruption. I just took for granted that the sky was going to be cloudy all day since I'm in Ireland, but yeah, it's very unreliable. So I just pulled down the curtain now, so it's not going to happen again. So we were just talking about this Seven of Swords, and it makes sense as well with the Shaman in reverse. There's really this energy of feeling like stepping back, running away as soon as somebody mentioned the word relationship. Okay, with this Page of Feathers as well, there could be, they're thinking about sending you a message, about talking with you, about explore as well this connection, and get to know you and discover more, but they are going to delay this, okay, because the page is in reverse. And again, the page also speak about somebody that might be younger than you, or simply feeling more immature than you, or at least, again, not prepared. There's also this feeling of not knowing what to say to you right now, okay? And yeah, there might be some fears as well coming out, but they're not really able to speak about them clearly. Okay, so there could be some lack of clear communication, possibly some mixed signals, mixed messages as well. Then we have this Queen of Feathers in reverse again, so there's really, there could be really a lack of communication between you two, or lack of clarity between the two of you, okay? Queen of Feathers also is telling me that this person might not feel fully confident with himself or with herself, and is still searching for the truth, still doesn't know fully what I should say to you. And as well, sometimes the Queen of Feathers can be pretty harsh and not really controlling, not having any filter. So since there's lack of balance in this card, so there could be times where this person is not saying anything, other times when this person is saying too much with no filters, and actually with the chance of hurting you as well. So be careful as well. The Queen of Feathers could be manipulative, okay, but this is not necessarily saying that your person is like that. This could be as well how they feel about you. Maybe this is the way they perceive you. Maybe they perceive you as a person that is a bit cold and detached from the situation, and or at least not very understanding for what they're going through right now. And then we have this Five of Shells in reverse, which is actually a good card because it speaks about hope, and finally about somebody that is realizing, all right, wait a minute, I've been focusing all this time on the past, on what went wrong in the past, about my past decisions, about the people that I have lost in the past, about how people treated me in the past, my past wounds, etc. What is not here. Okay, I've been doing everything but focusing on what is here right now, which could be much bigger than the small things that I have lost. So this is a card of reawakening again, and realizing, wait a minute, maybe I should just be grateful of what is right here in front of me, and turn my attention on it. Okay, so that's a lovely card for sure. So there is a process of awakening, a process of understanding in themselves, but at the same time there is this fear of communicating with you. And I feel that this could be as well what they imagine that you would react if they would say the truth to you. So that's why they are a little bit scared of telling you how they're feeling right now, because they're afraid that you might get upset. Okay, because they know that the main subject they have here is their fears and how they're trying to swim in these agitated waters. I feel though they would want to have this conversation with you in a very understanding way, like in a very rational way, but I mean also, how do you say, analytic way. Okay, so it's not that they have a definite answer, they would just like to talk with you through what's going on in their mind right now, and they're really pretty much on their mind, absolutely. But yeah, there is this fear that you might react badly, but still they want to focus on this. They want to try and stop focusing on the things that could go wrong as well. This is what I'm perceiving. So let's get some extra cards. The Knight of Acorns in reversed, the Seven of Acorns upright. So I'm going to start with these ones. The Knight of Acorns in reverse and the Son of Acorns is a pretty much contradictive energy, because their instinct is saying to them, I really want this, actually, sorry, the opposite. The instinct of them is saying, I need to run away. I cannot put any action. I need to suppress my attraction for this person. I don't have any intention to act on it. So I want to run on the opposite direction. But then they also have this energy with the Seven of Acorns that they need to basically act on their purpose on this life. You see this, there's a type of 8 as well, which is telling me it's kind of a karmic cycle, and they want to be able to face it this time. Okay, they want to be able to go to the next level of evolution of their soul. They want to finally learn this lesson. They have this goal. They came into this earth with this specific goal, possibly to finally face their fear of a committed relationship. And so they finally want to break through. Okay, even if all of their body is saying to them, run, 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 their soul, their higher self know that this has to be solved. Okay, so that's a lovely message here. And that's also why their instinct is saying to them, you need to stay here, you need to focus on this person. They might have lots of other people as well flying around them, but they're like, even if it would be easier to go with other people right now, because they might not looking for anything serious, something is telling me I need to focus on this person. Even though right now you seem like this really detached person that doesn't want to deal with him or her at all, because you're probably tired and fed up with their inability to commit or to show a serious interest. Then we have the Four of Acorns and the Nano Shells. So this is telling me that they're actually feeling at home with you, and they feel very happy. There's like this burst of excitement, this burst of happiness when they're with you. They feel like they have everything, they are fulfilled, and they don't need anything else. Okay, this is the feeling here with this Nano Shell. And Yeah, you make them feel very comfortable. It's like they, if they could, they would be able to sleep on you. This is the feeling that I'm having as well. It could be as well that they're saying, I I'm actually trying as well to take advantage of this singlehood if they have ever mentioned that to you. And that could be a message as well that they're saying, I actually don't need anything else. I'm pretty much happy on my own. But the truth is, that is probably their safe zone. Okay, they're simply not going out of their house. Of course, staying at home is cozy, it's comfortable. You have the heating on whenever you feel cold. You have everything that you need around you, but that could be not supporting their soul's journey. So, yeah, there could be a tendency of staying rather than embracing the experience. A trio of acorns, they don't want to think about the future. They just want to be in the now. Oh, two shells. Look at that, guys. The two shells speak about soulmate connection. Feeling very united with you. Feeling there's a special bond between the two of you. Again, this feeling of being at home, having found the one. Even if you believe that there's many soulmates in your life, this is still one of them. Okay, there's harmony between the two of you. There is understanding, support, taking care of each other. They feel like you guys have the perfect shape, and you two really match together, even though they are avoiding thinking about the future. They don't want to explore the future possibilities just yet. Let me see what else. The King of Crystals in reverse, yeah, and the Temperance. It's like they're lacking courage. Okay, again, this is a card of a lacking courage to commit to somebody, to provide for somebody, to be the man, even if this is not a gender specific video whatsoever, but to be in control of the situation, to be a stable partner, to make plans for the future. There's definitely some lack of balance. Possibly they have some issues regarding a father figure in their life that need to be solved and find peace. The Magician. Oh. And the Two of Acorns. So this Temperance in reverse can as well be saying that they're feeling impatient about this state of not being ready. So they want to step into their power with the Magician and manifest the reality that they want, and finally find themselves in a position where they know their direction and their focus and they know where they're going. The Two of Acorns is the first card of looking at the future, okay? Because the Ace of Acorn, the Ace of Wand, will talk about this, all of these ideas that are bursting in their mind and all of these passions, the realization that they have a path, that they want to find their path. But the Two of Acorns is the next step of being like, okay, so where am I gonna go next? And taking the first train, the first flight, and go into that direction. Okay, so it's like they're saying to themselves, maybe if instead of looking at the 10 right now, if I just look at the number 2, so one step at a time, if I go little by little, it won't be as scary and I'll be able to manifest the ultimate wish. Down what we have. Oh look, the Lovers card, which is called love in this, and the Star. So that's their hope. Okay, the hope is to finally be able to be absolutely reunited with their twin flame and finding the harmony, living their dream life. Okay, let me just check if it's not, if it's too dark. Um, so yeah, I feel that their soul knows where they want to go. Their soul know that you are what they are attracted to. The stars well speak about attraction, speak about hope and dreams, and so yeah, I feel that they know what they want. They know that you are the ideal partner. They want to be with you, but they have to deal with a lot of fears right now, okay? But the good thing is that even though they have some a contradictive energy, I feel that their soul knows what they have to do, okay, and is quite impatient as well to find balance. And I think they're going to use a lot of their love of attraction, so positive thinking and visualization, positive visualization as well, to try and step on the next level. But definitely things are going to be slow for sure. Okay, so King of Pentacles as well, the crystals are the pentacles, they are very slow even when they are upright. Imagine when they're in reverse, so much slower. Okay, so if you think that this connection is worthy, if you are guided to be with this person, you'll have to be pretty much patient. So my suggestion would be, yeah, try to be definitely firm regarding your standards, but try not to be too aggressive regarding what is it that you want. So try to find that sweet spot, yeah, between being too passive or too active as well. So try not to chase this person, give them their time, but at the same time, what I always suggest is to never wait for somebody, never pause your life for somebody. So keep doing your life. If this person is not willing to date you officially, then keep dating other people in the meantime. If this is supposed to be, if it's meant to be, it will happen. And actually going with somebody else might actually just wake them up and be like, holy, see, I have to wake up if I don't want to lose this person, okay? So always be yourself. Just, I was nearly forgetting, but then also we have the white heart, which speak about the excitement that a child has as soon as they come into the earth. And that is not an exclusive feeling of children, of course. Adults feel that as well, and is when we realize we want to start a new chapter in our life. So this is how they're feeling like a baby that has no experience, but they have this tingling sensation within them that is saying to them, I have to go there, I have to start walking into the forest, even though I'm really, really scared, and nobody has taught me how to face the challenges that I'm gonna find there. But they are going to go into the forest. Okay, so that's an amazing confirm that yes, they have some work to do, but they are going to do it. And then we have this card from the Moonology, and that says, show the world the real you. It's funny because I've been saying that to you as well. Be yourself. Full moon in Aquarius. So these speak about wanting to be original, and even if you have to fly against the current, okay, so this is how they're feeling as well. And maybe their idea of relationship, of commitment, is different from the traditional one. So that's why the awakening card came up as well. They're trying to figure out what is it that would be ideal for them. How would the ideal relationship look like? And maybe they have a very creative and original type of relationship in their mind, and they just need to work out what that is. They just know that they don't feel okay with, the idea that they have been brought with, possibly, okay? So I really feel that this person is gonna find themselves, is gonna understand what is their past, So that's really exciting. Let me know in the comments below if it has resonated with you. I'd love to hear from you. I'll answer to each one of your comments as soon as I can. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you haven't done it yet. It would truly mean the world. And hit the notification bell down below, because I do upload videos every week, but the time and the date are not specific. So if you want to be the first one, if you don't want to miss any video, then click the bell. And that's everything for now. Can't wait to see you again in the next video. Thanks so much for watching and choosing me as your tarot reader. Bye bye, guys. Hi my dear, welcome to your reading. If you have chosen the 8 of spell with the fluorite crystal, I'm just going to place these cards on a side for now. We're going to focus on the tarot deck first. So I'm going to use the Spirit Song tarot deck, which is one of my favorite if you haven't understood that just yet. And if it is yours too, then you can find it in the info box below. There's the Amazon affiliate link where you can buy it from, and by doing so you're also going to help the channel a little bit without any extra cost from your side. If you'd like to support the channel as well, there is other ways. There is the donate button, the Amazon wish list, if you'd like to donate a deck that you like, and there's also the possibility to get a private reading with me, but you're absolutely not obliged to do any of that if you don't feel like. And for those of you who have sent decks and donations, I really show you all my gratitude. I really can't express how much happiness it brings me. So thanks so much again. So let's focus on your person. You're going to find that some of the cards will pop out in reverse. Nothing to be worried about. 8 of crystals upright. 3 of feathers upright. Let me just put them centered. The Magician in reversed. The 9 of shells in reversed. The Ace of shells. And the 5 of crystals in reverse. We're going to add more cards as well as after interpreting this cycle, and then at the very end we're going to interpret the oracle cards as well. So we have these 8 of crystals and the 3 of feathers. So it's like your person is feeling like they're working a lot to try and avoid a certain pain that has been hitting them. Okay, so your person is definitely feeling heartbroken right now. I can't tell if it is because of you or because of other reasons just yet, but we're gonna find out by reading the other cards. And definitely there is this sense of wanting to work a lot. It could be working on their pain as well, for sure, or it could be somebody that is trying to work a lot to avoid facing their pain. Just yeah, keeping active and distracting themselves and filling their agenda with loads of things to do so that they don't spend a moment by themselves. Magician in reverse and the nano shells in reverse. They really don't like right now being on their own. This is how I'm feeling, and they feel quite angry at universe as well for whatever happened. Yeah, they're really not satisfied with the current state of the situation between the two of you, and at the same time they feel pretty powerless. They feel like there's nothing they could do to fix the situation, to make it better, to feel better with themselves as well. And there's a huge love here with this Ace of Shells for you. And it could be that you guys were about to start something new. And so they still have that enthusiasm, that excitement about you. They have all of that shower of hormones whenever you feel really attracted by somebody and you feel like you connect on a mental and emotional level as well. And they still have this hope for a new beginning with you, okay? Now, because of this, it could as well be that the pain belongs to the past and they're trying to work a lot on the pain that they had, because they're tired of being on their own, and they're tired or feeling powerless, because possibly being in a relationship is what makes them feel the happiest and the strongest and more aligned with themselves. So I feel that because of how they're feeling, because they're so tired, they're really trying to work a lot every single day on this pain. So that could be another interpretation. And they could be going into psychotherapy or writing a journal, speaking a lot with their friends, doing audio records or writing songs about their pain. They really just want to get it all done with because they're ready for a new beginning. Okay, so that could be the second interpretation, unless you guys are already aware that something happened between the two of you, of course. But then in that case as well, they haven't lost the love for you. And with these 5 of crystals in reverse, they did feel abandoned possibly from you as well. If something happened between you two, they might have felt abandoned, yes, and pretty left out in the cold and feeling completely hopeless, as if there were no other possibilities to come out of that situation. But with these 5 of crystals in reverse, it feels like they have found some support. They have found an angel that has helped them to get out of that place. So maybe that was you. If you guys haven't had an argument or a separation, if you guys don't have a history, and if you are aware that this person, maybe they haven't told you, but if you didn't have an argument basically, and it could be that this is you, the person that they are hanging on to try and come out of that hopeless state. It could be you, and they're seeing a lot of love for you and possibility for a new beginnings as well. That's really lovely. So let's get some other cards. What do we have? The Love in reverse, the 3 of Acorns, the 7 of Acorns, the 10 of Feathers in reverse, the 8 of Acorns, which is the same card just from another deck. The 8 of Spell is the exact same card, and you pick that one at the top of your pile. And then we have the Sun in reverse. So they're feeling like there is this connection, or this twin flame connection hasn't come out to the surface, to the light of the sun just yet. Things are not clear just yet with the Sun in reverse, and they haven't got to that spot, to that they haven't reached their goal with you just yet, but you are in their mind. And they are really thinking that you could be the person that like to be with. They love to make some plans with you. They are already feeling excited about the things that you could do together, the trips that you could do together, the projects you could start together. And there's a lot of stamina. There's a lot of driven energy here. They really feel like they're doing the right thing by pursuing you and by trying to come out of that huge pain of loss that they had with this 10 of Feathers as well. They're really doing their best to recover, to transform themselves, to heal, to forget about what happened, to forgive whoever made them feel that bad, so bad. Even if this is you, they're still, that means if you guys had some issues, it means that no matter the fact that maybe you're temporarily separated right now, they're still very driven to go and get you, to fix things between the two of you and to heal that pain. Okay, so they want to take their ego on a side and just communicate with love. And this is a communication card, the 8 of Spells, as well as a traveling card. So they really feel like they have a lot to say. they have a lot to say, but I feel that they want to wait until they find clarity between all of those aspects, or they want to wait until they find their vitality again, because they're still feeling a bit hit by whatever happened, if it was a loss or a separation, or an argument or a big fight, or so they want to wait until they are totally recovered before contacting you. So that is the case in both scenarios, both if you are new in their life or if you guys have history. I feel that they just need to recover from that hurt in order to be able to communicate with you, but they really feel motivated to speak with you, talk with you, travel towards you, and make things move. Basically, there's a lot of fire for sure. Okay, then what else we have? The Ten of Shells in reversed, the Six of Acorns upright. So here it's telling me that they're not currently happy with how things are in the present moment. They feel like their wish hasn't been fulfilled just yet. Okay, so they feel like they have to show their best code, their best version of themselves. They basically want to do the bird dance um, in front of you to kind of attract you. Okay, they really wouldn't mind the attention right now. Yeah, I feel like they're really looking for your compliments. They're trying to do a little performance in front of you, basically. And what else? Four of Acorns in reverse. King of Feathers in reverse. Yeah, I feel like with this Four of Acorns, their foundation has been shaken a lot because of whatever happened. So there could be as well lack of harmony in the house if you guys are living together, or they might be feeling like their community of friends is not supporting them really well regarding the situation. Or they might feel like this sense of home with you has been receiving some, how do you call it, turbulences. Okay, as in, yeah, it seems like currently things are not doing so well, and it depends, you guys, if you have history. As I said before, it could be related to some fight that you had, or some type of separation. Maybe you're not in their house with them and they feel as if they're missing a pillar. Pillar? I don't know how you pronounce that word very well. You know what I mean. So they feel like their foundation are shaky. And if there is a separation in act between the two of you, it's like they feel less of a man or less of a woman, although there's a lot of masculine energy, but this is not a gender specific reading, so don't worry about that. But they feel less empowered, okay, without you. And as well, I feel like that there is a bit of a lack of clarity in their mind regarding what should they say. Okay, and I saw that as well with the sun in reverse. They're trying to wait until things are a bit clearer before talking, or getting in touch with you, or going to the next level with you, or pursuing you. Okay, so it seems like if you guys don't have a history and they're trying to heal from a past situation, it's like you guys are in the flirty moments where, yes, they want to show to you how great of a partner they could be, although they're not ready for that foundation just yet, for building up that new foundation just yet. They're not ready to go after those love desires just yet, because they have to find themselves again. They have to find the strength within them, because of course if they have been abandoned by somebody, that might have hurt their ego a lot. So they're just trying to build up slowly their ego before they feel ready again to pursue somebody without feeling hurt in the process. Because the King of Feathers is somebody that want to have a really cold face, even though they have a lot of emotions, and kind of showing this poker face, because they they want to be looking immovable, like as if they're not affected at all from your beauty, or from the things you're saying, or from their feelings. Okay, so they want to go back to that state of power. There is strength. I feel that this connection, yeah, it is strong between the two of you and High Priestess, and it feels right. It feels like the right thing to do. It feels like their destiny. Okay, so it is pretty powerful. Although there could be some mysteries between the two of you, there could be some secrets. It could be that this person hasn't shown to you none of their thoughts, and they're being very mysterious. But nevertheless, I think that this connection is really strong. Just getting another couple of cards. Page of Crystals. In reverse, Four of Crystals. And Ace of Feathers. They do not want to let you go, although they are delaying a new beginning with you, and they're delaying making things clear between you two, building that foundation, and making some action, sending some messages, showing interest in moving things forward. They're delaying all of that. Okay, so I feel that, yes, again, similar to pile 1, like this pile is not seems like your partner has to go through a lot of healing through that pain, but they're really trying to hold tight on you. What I would suggest in this situation is to not allow them to be too selfish. So it is not really nice to keep their feet in two different pair of shoes. I think this is just an Italian saying, and you're not going to understand what I mean. How do you say in English? So it's not nice to want the cake and eat it. That's the way you say in English. Okay, so it wouldn't be nice to just hold on to you, but at the same time not being able to move things forward. So try to be firm with this person as much as you can, and try to bring that clarity, even though they might feel like not so sure about what to say. Then you can possibly initiate the conversation. And yeah, as I said in pile number 1, never hold your life for somebody else. Never put it on pause. Just keep doing things. And this 8 of Spells, though, it does speak about, again, communication, wanting to travel towards you, wanting to move things forward. So the desire is there. Conclusions are within reach. They just need to do this work on themselves, which is gonna need a bit of extra time, but it seems like you guys are near to the conclusion. The full moon eclipse, it means that something is going to happen really soon, and it's gonna bring clarity. Although there could be a little bit of delay, but it doesn't mean that it's not going to happen, because those cards are there, and their wish is definitely to move things with you. Okay, so let me know in the comments below if this has resonated with you. I'd love to hear from you, and I'll answer to each one of your comments as soon as I can. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done it yet. It would truly mean the world. And hit the notification bell down below if you want to be notified anytime that I publish a new video, which happen every week, but the time and date are not specific, so they can vary. So if you want to be updated, just hit the bell, and I'm here if you need any private reading as well. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader. I'm so grateful that you've been watching and listening until now, and I can't wait to see you again in the next video. Thanks so much again. Bye bye guys, love you. Hi dears, welcome to your reading if you have chosen the Forest Lord with the black tourmaline. So I'm just gonna place these cards on aside for now, and we're gonna focus on the tarot deck first. I'm gonna use a Spirit Song tarot deck, which is one of my favorites, and if it is yours too, you can find it in the info box below. There's the Amazon affiliate link, so you can buy it by clicking on that link, and in that way you're also going to help the channel a little bit if you decide to buy from there without any extra cost from your side. So, and if you would like to support the channel in any other way, in the info box below you'll find as well the donate button, the wish list, the Amazon wish list, if you wish to send a tarot deck, but you're absolutely not obliged to do so. And there's also all the instructions to get a private reading if you wish to. So let's see, how is the person feeling about you right now? We're gonna get 6 cards and then we're gonna add more. And finally reading the oracles at the end. You're gonna find that some of the cards will come out in reverse, but it's nothing to be worried about because they simply add the double amount of meanings, and they make the readings much more specific and authentic in my opinion. So we had the Traveler upright, the Knight of Crystals upright, and the Transformation. Pretty powerful cards, all clarified by the 8 of Acorns, the 7 of Crystals, and the Hermit in reverse. So we're gonna interpret them 2 by 2 very slowly. So the Traveler and the 8 of Acorns in reverse. So I feel that they feel pretty excited about you and about the potential of this connection. They feel that there's a whole world of possibilities out there. They might feel not entirely prepared, but they still have that excitement that a kid would have. You know, like kids never worried if they know enough about a field before trying it. They don't worry, oh, am I gonna be a great artist before trying watercolors? They just do it, and that's the excitement that this person has for you. It could be sometimes a little naive, not planning anything in advance, but it's still a lovely adventurous energy. So they feel like they could go as well on adventures with you. They just really feel ready for this leap of faith. They don't know where it is going to bring, but they feel motivated to do so. Although they don't have a great results regarding communicating with you. Oh, as well, sometimes it talk about travel, the 8 of Acorns. So this could be that feeling of somebody that would want to go on an adventure with you, but doesn't have the possibility, maybe because of the restrictions. Maybe they'd love to go on a trip on a new country together, on an exotic trip, but you can't at the moment. So that type of feeling, although it could be as well that they might feel a little shy, and they might not be able to express this joy and enthusiasm and excitement with the right words. Okay, so they might not be as eloquent as they would like. With this Knight of Crystals, there's definitely an intention to move things forward, but very, very, very slowly. Okay, the Knight though always speak about action, so there is definitely an intention to make an offer, make some action, yeah, push things forward. And as well, the Knight of Crystal is pretty conservative, trustworthy, reliable, able to provide. You see how much water this dromedarian has, this camel has on their back, so they always think about the future as well. So I'd say this person is not as naive as I thought here. They're, yeah, pretty excited about the journey ahead, but they're planning cautiously in advance, and they're taking the trip slowly as well. This journey doesn't have to be a travel necessary. They're taking it slowly because they don't want to waste all of that water straight away, right? So as well, it could mean that they want to explore and discover this connection slowly, because they don't want to find out everything about you just yet. They want to keep the excitement for later on as well. They don't want to burn the candle too quickly. The sauna crystals, I consider they are impatient to see results, and yeah, I can definitely see that they're motivated to keep working on their options. And yeah, they might at times feeling like, oh, when am I going to see the results, when am I going to be able to do that? So it's the same type of feeling of somebody that would want to go to another country but they can't at the moment, right? So there is a little bit of impatience, but it is motivating them to work towards that dream even more. Then we have this transformation card, which is, yeah, it's lovely that they call it here transformation, because in the original tarot it is called the death card, which it is about transformation indeed, and it's the death of the old to embrace the new. This is absolutely lovely, and I feel that what they want to kill basically is their shyness, their they don't want to be as private and reserved and loners, you know. Maybe they're really used to be on their own, spending lots of time in their own nest, but they really want to come out of it. So it would make sense as well with interpretation of shyness that I got with the 8 of Acorns. So they really want to change themselves and go more out there, be more adventurous, try new things. And I feel that you have been able to spread all of these joy and excitement and curiosity for the world. So they feel all of this motivation thanks to you. This is what I'm feeling. Let's see what else we have. The Strength in reverse, clarified by the Page of Shells in reverse. Again, the Page of Shells tells me that there could be some shyness regarding making a romantic gesture towards you. Yeah, they really lack the strength of doing so. So this is what they're working on, trying to stop being so shy, and that's why they're doing things very, very slowly. But at the same time, they are impatient to see results. So they want to work on it. It might be looking like the hardest task on earth, possibly, to even approach you or speak to you without blushing, you know. It's very cute. Page of Shells has a lot of emotions as well. Be careful though, because out there might be some people that might look all sweet and nice and cute with lots of feelings, but in reality they might be a little fishy, you know, and having an agenda, and just yeah, that could be their impression, but in reality they might not have really good intention. I'm just saying because some of you might need to hear this, because the Page of Shell in reverse might sometimes have that type of attitude as well. But I see that this person is pretty wise, like want to transform themselves. So I don't think it is for the majority of you there. Then we have the Page of Crystals. That's great. So they might be the type of person that is having some difficulties, for example, expressing their emotions and feelings for you, or flirting with you, or clearly invite you to a romantic dinner or romantic date, but they are there for you. Okay, they want to be able to provide for you. If you need some help, they're the first one to show up, and they are checking in with you, seeing if you're doing okay, if you need anything. And yeah, it's pretty practical, the Page of Crystal type of energy, pretty materialistic. So yeah, they would be able to come to you and fix things for you, for example. And it's lovely as well, because this is the beginning of getting ready for a long-term commitment, getting ready to eventually provide for somebody. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, which talk to me about the how do you call it, the yeah, I'm basically frozen. This is how they're feeling as well. It's like the inability to take a choice, the inability to take a decision, and as well they feel reluctant to adapt to new changes. Okay, so yes, there is this intention to transform themselves, but at the same time, they're pretty reluctant to embrace a massive change, because it could be overwhelming as well. Mm. If you are considering a trip together, this could be the overwhelming of not knowing where to go, what countries to pick, and what adventures to do together, what plans to make. The Page of Crystal as well speak about having ideas, so it could be that they're having too many ideas and they're just too excited about all the different scenarios that they could create. It could be as well that this is happening all in their head, all of the different things that they could say to you, all the different things they could do with you, but they just don't know which one to pick. Oh my god, the Seven of Shells as well speak about confusion and having too many options. Four of Feathers, so they feel like sleeping on it before making a decision. Yeah, that makes absolutely sense. Yeah. Oh, Ace of Shells, that's lovely. They're really looking forward for a new beginning in love with you, although they're not sure if things are reciprocated here, okay? They can't tell for sure if that's the same way you're feeling. So they do not, if things are equal. Four of Acorns, it actually came out in all of the readings today. And the High Priestess in reverse. So they feel like they feel at home with you. They feel like they could create some foundations together with you, something big, something long lasting, although they're just wondering if they're being tricked by their intuition. They're wondering, am I having the right intuition here? Am I doing the right move? They don't fully know if they should trust themselves and these instincts, because they're not fully trusting their feelings. Shaman in reverse, there could be some commitment issues, although the Ten of Shells speak about the total opposite, just the wish to create a family, possibly even having kids, but it's not for everybody for sure. But they feel entirely satisfied with you on an emotional level, and they feel that you guys could actually create a family together. It can even speak about marriage. The Ten of Shells is just like the culmination of the emotional fulfillment. So yeah, there could be a certain part of him or her that is like telling them to slow down. Like they're basically feeling like, oh my god, this person is the one. I feel so at home. I want to move in together. I want to marry this person. I want to have kids with this person. But then they're like, wait a minute. Is this even reciprocated? Am I moving too fast? There's their insecurities as well, being like, come on, dude, you can't marry this person tomorrow. Like, just go slowly, and that's why we've seen before that Knight of Crystals going very slowly. And possibly this could be the reason why they're shy in the first place, because they know that if they would express themselves, they would show too much enthusiasm, and that could actually turn off the other person. So they're just yeah, they're trying to keep it down, take it easy, and they're trying to work out their intuition as well, because they probably realize that sometimes they have this feeling too quickly, like they fall in love too quickly for people. So this time they really want to take it slow and being sure whether their intuition is telling them the right thing. We have the Emperor here, which is lovely. It's a lovely card. Speak about somebody that is pretty confident and doesn't mind to be authoritarian, doesn't mind to sit in the boss position, and actually doesn't mind to be the father figure as well. So I feel that this is where they want to get. They really want to reach that position where they can provide for you, they can go and hunt for you, basically they can make you feel safe, okay, and give you everything that you need and take control of the situation. Then we have nothing is yet set in stone, which indeed is how this person is feeling based on the tarot cards as well. So this person is telling to themselves, don't decide straight away that this is going to be your wife or your husband. They're saying to themselves, slow down, slow your horses, because you don't know yet if the connection is going to go in that direction. So that's what they're saying to themselves. They're trying simply not to have too high expectation and see how things go with the flow. They're trying not to rush their decision. They want to do a small step at a time, and before committing, of course, before giving a name to this connection or before going to the next level. So it seems a pretty reasonable thing to do. And also, as we said before, they're working on their confidence. So this is their goal, and this is as well how they're feeling inside. They really want to be your man or woman, doesn't really matter. It's not a gender specific reading, but there is a lot of masculine energy for sure, and they want to take care of you. They want you to feel safe. They want to be at the center of your life. They wouldn't even mind being the father figure of the family, for example, but they are aware that those thoughts are a bit premature. So they don't want to go too fast. That's what I'm getting here. So let me know, guys, in the comments below if you have enjoyed this video, if it has resonated with you. I'll answer to each one of you as soon as I can. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you haven't done it yet. It would truly mean the world. And hit the notification bell down below if you want to be notified anytime that I publish a new video. It happens every week, but the time and the date are not specific. So if you want to if you don't want to miss any video, then that would be a great idea to just click the bell. And for the rest, thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader. It was a honor, and I'm so super grateful that you've been listening up until now, and I can't wait to be with you again in the next video. Thanks so much. Big hugs. Love you. Bye bye.